Hi, I'm Ribbons Revealed and I'm here at Pop World to attend the release party of Cheltenham's starchiest punk band. That's right, it's Toast. They are releasing their brand new single, Divine. And today we are going to be seeing what it's all about. We're going to be interviewing fans, drag queens and the band themselves to hear all about the song, to be hearing how they feel about it. So, without further ado, let's get into it then, shall we?
Kill everyone now. Condone first-degree murder. As a man animal, eat shit. Suffer my politics. Selfish my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get divine.
Where's my snake? So to start off, let's see what fans of the Bread Band are expecting of this brand new single, and also what we can expect from a Toast show.
Fucking just everything. Like, this song, the snippet that I've heard, you know when like an artist releases a song, you're like, that's the song that's going to blow them up. This is the song that is going to blow them up. This is it. This is it.
I've seen it performed. I've not heard the track, of course, obviously, but yeah, I've seen Divine live. It speaks to everything Toast is about. Hard-hitting riffs, catchy, to the point, and yeah, very Moorish.
I was the recording engineer on the new track, so I'm here to celebrate its release. I'm quite excited.
So you've obviously heard the song probably more times than anyone else.
Yeah, probably other than the mix engineer, but I've probably sat with it the longest.
What do we expect from it?
Cunt. Is that's the single word to define it. Just cunt.
And what does Divine mean to you?
Oh, I think it's just being yourself and just giving all the energy you can into every single thing. That's being divine.
To be involved in Toast is a whole other thing because I've looked up to their music. I think what they run for, what they stand for is beautiful and it's so important in the scene. And to literally be cemented in history, so when they are, it's not if, when they are famous and when they're big, my little name's on that. I mean, my fucking picture is on the cover art, which is still insane to me as well. I have always had a vision that, I've always had a belief since joining the music scene in October that music belongs in clubs and live music belongs in clubs, but not many people believe it. And I said to Jake randomly in January of this year, and I was like, I want to put a gig on where we bring a live band in as like an open, because I did it with, there's a band called Them Devil Folk, and I did it as a gig here for Pride, and it was an incredible gig. I'm so happy I booked them as like the headliner. And I said to Jake about it, and Jake was like, yeah, we'll put it in the notebook. And then I came to Liv, and I was like, Liv, I want to put on this, maybe we could do it through Sharp, and thinking, we can do like a duo thing. And then Liv went, well, we've had a conversation about Divine. Divine is happening, let's do it. And then in that space of the 5 months, me and Liv put so much backing into it where we made it our main energy whilst over doing other gigs. And then also, unfortunately, when the gig was happening, the manager of Blues Events went for a personal thing, so he was away. So me and Liv had to organise all of it. We had like a week to do it, and we did it insanely. And then that whole venue was sold out from us tonight.
They're like the band that's sort of linking these two communities together and like pushing forwards.
Absolutely. I mean, it's fronted by a non-binary femme artist. And then you've got 3 straight lads behind them. But they are the most, I know 3 of the lads personally, and they are the most supportive people you ever meet, especially Tommy. Love you, Tommy. Yes. Sorry, I love the other 2 as well, but Tommy's my favourite. Yes. Cut that out. But no, they do, where they are a punk band, and punk has always been vocal and always been opinionated, so many punk bands are too scared to do it now because of cancel culture and the fear of it and the fear of being professional. Toast don't do that. Toast don't care. Toast will back it. They'll back what they say, and I just support that so much. All of them do it, and they really are. I mean, I could write an ode to Liv for the stuff they've done for me personally, but for the queer scene themselves, they have done so much to prove that you can exist, you can show. There's so much that I like. They are doing beautiful things for the scene, and the one thing about a Toast show is, yes, it can be chaotic, yes, it can be heavy because obviously there's moshing and stuff. I personally don't mosh, but it's always a safe space, and it will always be a safe space, which I think is beautiful because that's what's needed in the music scene.
You sort of answered it just then.
Yeah.
What can you expect from a Toast gig?
Sweating, because especially if it's the summer. To be fair, I stand on the side, so I've normally got like a side where I'm quite happy. It's loud. It's funny is the best way I can explain it, because they won't back themselves, but they are a comedian. They know what they're saying. They know how to be funny. You're always going to leave with a lesson or with a backing on a new opinion, which is beautiful, but it's just chaotic. But it's so like serene and peaceful at the same time. it's just such a good night. It's like whenever you see them on a lineup, especially if they're headlining, you just know it's going to be fun. Because also they sung where they do such specific songs, and they've got songs out at the moment which are fucking insane. Eat is one of the best songs to ever be written. It's just nice because they will do songs as well. Like Boots Made for Walking is what they do at every gig now. I prefer that version to the original because it's so much fucking better. And one of my drag sisters sings it to every gig, but no, I'd rather listen to Liv sing it. It's just chaotic is the best way to put it.
What is something you really like about the song, and then something you'd like to see more artists do that you see on Divine?
Ooh, right. Favorite part of Divine. I love the beginning where they quote the actual Divine. I think I love when songs do that. It's a really sample. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. I also like. It's weird. I'm not a screamo fan, but there's a scream halfway through the song that Liv does, or near the end, and it's just beautiful. I don't think they'd ever do it live because I don't want them to ruin their vocals. But if they ever do it live, I will come and cry at the same time. And then something I'd like to see more artists do that toast. What was the question again?
Yeah, more artists
Yeah.
do that I toast do.
The toast. Be vocal, be loud. They call out stuff in the scene. They call out venues that are shit. They call out things that deserve to be called out. It'd be nice to see more artists be open to talk about. It's not even politics. Just be open to talk about social issues and what's the problems in the world, and just be more vocal. I understand that there's a thing of you don't want to because you don't want to have an opinion go out and then you'll lose fans. But if you're gonna lose fans, you're gonna lose fans either way. Just choose the right side of history. Is the way I'll put it.
So, is there any last things you'd like to say about Divine, life as a drag queen, or life in general?
Stream Divine. A big one. Watch the YouTube video. Me and Liv filmed that, and a translator on Instagram filmed it for us, and also that with the help of Ellis. Lila, love you. I'm sorry for spilling a drink on you at my last gig. I've not apologised to you in person, but I found out recently you were annoyed at me for it. Love you. Ellis also helped with that one, and then there was the people in the back. There was so many background actors in it as well. And then obviously me and Liv just got. I was told the prompt to get drunk, so I got drunk, and then the video ended fucking beautifully. It's so good. Myself. Popular every Thursday. I've got a monthly karaoke starting at Smoky Joe's in August, and then I've also got a variety show happening every other month starting August as well, which is with some of the new talent in Cheltenham.
We'll see you in 5 minutes. Thank you.
You guys have just finished the release party for your brand new song Divine, which is out now. Talk us through Divine and what it means to you and what went into making the song.
Divine is about a cunty little drag queen. She's called Divine, and she was originally played by John Waters, Rippers. He's an absolute beast. The Divine was the original queen of filth, and I don't know, today drag is very pertinent to society, and it is getting stripped, and that is lame. And the boys are sat here going, yeah, we play music. You guys play the instruments, and it was great.
Very happy it's out. I think it was a long time coming, and I'm very proud of this one. You know, we typically give it like a few months and then we end up hating the song that we've just released. But I don't know, I've got a good feeling about this one. But I've said that every single time so far, so who knows?
How was that set tonight? How did you find it?
It was fun. I was scared of falling off the stage a lot, but I had a wireless microphone. It was really snazzy, so I need that at every single venue from now on.
Fun fact, Liv did not tell us that they were going to pull out fake blood and spray all over their face. And that really that was good fun for me. Because you kind of like just turned around and I just kind of saw you just kind of pull it out. And I was like, oh shit, because we haven't done that since
We haven't done that in a minute.
And that was like one of my favourite things that you did live.
And got a few references here, but you are from the band
Yeah.
Toast. Just run us through the timeline of Toast since then, because a lot has happened.
We did that. We split up. We got back together. A lot of consequences, but a lot of actions. And now we're back together, and it's serving.
Yeah.
We're like your divorced parents that keep fucking you over, but God forbid we're gonna keep coming back.
Just a word on Vertigo. I saw you obviously dancing with them during the set. How much of a supporter are they? But also how big is it to have them around you?
Oh, Vertigo is on my level in a way that no one else is in this life, except for you maybe.
Yeah.
Vertigo was the first stream on Divine. I think when we had it was like when Eat was about to come out, me and Vertigo were in afters, and they put on their over-ear headphones and went, I'm going to listen to this 45 times. And they sat there for 3 hours listening to the same song. So they know everything, and top 10 supporters of all time, number one Vertigo.
Yeah. A lot of different bands from the Southwest have released stuff recently. What's it like to be a part of this amazing scene we've got, especially in Cheltenham, to be not just a part of it, but one of the real cult band that has a cult following in Cheltenham and has really brought the scene up with them. How does it feel to be a huge part of that scene?
It's really cool because, I mean, the fans that we have, or like the people who listen to us, they are very heavily set in their local scene, and that makes us very happy because that's the way we started. We were raised by the bands around us, like Lickshot. They are absolutely incredible. They've just released a new song. We played with them last month in Stroud. Absolutely incredible. They will always take a chance on us. And I mean, everyone who is here knows Joe Barton as the living legend that he is. And I mean, exactly. We've got the Cross Club in Bristol who are dropping a new song this weekend as well, who I'm absolutely obsessed with and have been for 2 years. Like, the vibes are not dropping this year. Everyone's working so hard and putting their entire pussy into their recordings. Absolutely fabulous.
You've released, I think since the interview, You're Not a Punk also came out. Just a very quick word on You're Not a Punk, because that's something for me, it's a song that I always want to platform because of the meaning behind it. But talk us through it a little bit.
It took me a lot going through what I went through as a non-binary performer in a very heavily male-dominated scene. A lot of people did not take what I had to say at face value, and in fact, it matters. It matters a lot, and people should not feel shitty for things that aren't their fault. So you should speak up, you should use your voice, and you should absolutely call out cunts where it is needed, especially in a place where we are meant to keep each other safe.
Yeah.
Beso.
Why should people listen to Toast?
Because they're
Be a beast, listen to Toast.
I don't fucking know.
You don't know.
James looks like he knows.
James says. Because we're smart little boys, we're lovely little boys.
We're lovely little boys.
We're lovely little guys.
We're just lovely little guys. I think part of it is like, you know, it's amazing to support local music.
Support the little ones.
Support the little ones. Support the underdogs.
What's one message you'd like to give to the people watching?
Support local music, please. We need it so
Please.
badly. Cheltenham's really amazing because it has such a tight local music scene, but it's still gonna die if we're not really, really careful with where
Grassroots
money
venues.
goes and how we spend our free time. Live music is great. We all love it. Everyone loves it. So just, I know we all want to sit at home every Friday night. That is good fun. But trust me, you go out and you go to the local music venue, you ain't gonna regret it. Unless Toaster on the
Yeah, that is shit, mate. Shit.
The internet's turning into bots and stuff, so fuck the internet, come to gigs and have fun.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The moment that the Bread Band themselves released their brand new track, Divine, in front of their adoring fans, whilst performing it live at Pop World. So, let's see how that moment went then, shall we?
So, thank you to Pop World, thank you for having us, thank you to the bar staff. Stamps for design.
And
Fine.
I have been Ribbons Revealed, and I've been here with
Those!
and we will see you next time.
Yeah.